start the report. The interactionist perspective, Lev Vygotsky. So, what is the interactionist perspective of Lev Vygotsky? So, here, Lev Vygotsky interactionist perspective emphasizes that language is acquired through social interaction and communication, not just reinforcement. Children learn language by interacting with others and their environment, focusing on understanding and using language in social contexts. Similar to the behavior theory, the interaction theory believes that nurture is crucial in the process of language development. Through the interactionist perspective differs from the behaviors perspective is this believes that language is acquired through social interactions in reinforcement with a focus on pragmatic knowledge. Infants, toddlers, and children chance their language association through communication in various social environments. In accordance which Vygotsky theory, social interaction is most important in acquiring skills. This is so because of language association is influenced by one's surrounding. Vygotsky theorized that social interaction norms of their community. The interactionist perspective will also focus on the process of language development, which builds on the ideas of all theoretical perspective of language development. Furthermore, in accordance with the language association support system, infants, toddlers, and children development language knowledge through environmental motivation and effort to understand and acquire all aspects of language, including interactions, patterns, the communication, lab and communication skills such as listening and responding. So, for example, for social interactions, language is learned through interaction with parents, peers, and others. So, for example, a parent's reading to a child and discussion, the theory helps the child understand the narrative structure and vocabulary. Diba? For examples, may isang parents na kung saan yung bata is may sinasabi siya or may kailangan siya ipaintindi dun sa bata para maintindihan ng bata yung sinasabi niya. So, children play, so, yung bata na yon once na naintindihan niya yung sinasabi ng magulang niya, is hindi na siya mahihirapan or hindi na siya magtatanong pa about doon. So, next is stage in speech development. So, number 1, primitive or natural stage, birth to about 2 years. This is characterized by 3 non-intellectual speech functions. So, intellectual speech is functions. First is emotional raising or yung pag-iyak ng bata, social interactions, babbling, and substituting words for subject or learning for say mama or something like yung mga una-unahang nasasabi ng isang bata. So for examples, a baby cries when hungry. So yun yung sinasabing emotional release or bubbles to get attention on social reactions. So number 2 is Nave's psychology. So discovering words have symbolic functions. For example, yung bata, may tinuturo siya, ang tinuturo niya is aso. And magtatanong siya kung ano yung mga words na pwedeng sabihin, kasi nga 'di ba, ang tawag doon, discovering words have symbolic functions. So number 3, egocentric speech. Ito yung talking aloud to oneself regardless of others' presence. A way of thinking aloud. So, for example, a child building a tower say, I need other block. Put here, no, it's false. So, number 4 is in growth stage, developing inner speech and logical memory. So, a child silently plans how to solve a puzzle before physically attempting. So, ibig sabihin niya dito, developing inner speech and logical memory. For, parang pag sa bata, assist found house to solve a puzzle before physically attempting. For, di ba, for example, sa bata, may parang may pinakita na doon, something like, for example, pictures or anything na nakita niya is pwede niyang maalala yung mga bagay na yon. Yan lang.